There is a lift that raises a grown adult off the floor, gently, without a single other person in the room. There is a glove that helps a hand open and close again after a stroke took that away. There is a wheelchair that climbs a full staircase, one step at a time, carrying someone who was told they'd never reach the second floor of their own home again. Every one of these is real. Every one is on Amazon right now. And everyone was made for the same reason, to hand independence back to people living alone and to the ones who love them. Some of these are for seniors. Some are for anyone recovering, anyone living with a disability, anyone who moves a little differently than they used to. 50 products. I'm going to show you every single one and tell you exactly who each one is for. Prices change, and some of these sell out fast, so check the current price on the link in the description before you buy. If even one of these helps you or someone you love, hit subscribe before we start so you never miss the next one. Let's go. Number 1. Jorns Hoyer Advanced Electric Portable Patient Lift. This is one of the most important products on this entire list, and it's why we're starting here. For someone who can't bear their own weight, moving from a bed to a wheelchair used to require 2 strong people, or a fall waiting to happen. This electric lift does that job on its own, raising a person up to 66 inches high and safely supporting up to 340 pounds. It's designed for people with advanced Parkinson's, ALS, or spinal injury, the moments when a caregiver simply cannot lift safely by hand. It folds down and weighs about 70 pounds, so it fits in a car and travels to a doctor's appointment or a family visit. This is not a small purchase, and it's not for everyone, but for the household that needs it, nothing else on this list matters more. Number 2. Rehabilitation Robot Gloves. After a stroke, one of the hardest losses is the hand, the grip that lets you hold a fork, a cup, a grandchild's fingers. These robotic gloves gently move each finger through opening and closing, the same repetitive motion therapists use to help the brain relearn control. For someone who can't get to physical therapy every day, this brings a piece of that therapy home. It's used for stroke recovery, hand weakness, and nerve conditions that make the fingers stiff. The intensity adjusts, so you start gentle and build up as the hand responds. This is not a replacement for medical rehabilitation, but it can help someone keep working on their recovery every single day in their own living room. Number 3. Electric Stair Climbing Wheelchair. Foldable. For someone living alone in a home with stairs, the second floor can slowly become a place they simply stop going. This powered wheelchair climbs stairs, one step at a time, in a slow, controlled, steady motion, without anyone having to lift or carry. It gives back an entire floor of a person's own house, the bedroom, the bathroom, the memories upstairs. It folds for storage and doesn't require permanent installation like a built-in stair lift. The safety belt and controlled pace are built so both the rider and any family member nearby feel secure. Always check the weight capacity and your specific staircase width before buying, since not every model fits every staircase. Number 4. Fulicon Weekly Pill Dispenser Organizer. When you take several medications a day, one missed dose or one double dose can turn into an emergency, especially for someone living alone with no one to double-check. This organizer lays out a full week with separate compartments for morning, noon, evening, and night. The lids are easy to open even for hands with arthritis, and each day pops out so you can carry just that day with you. Families often fill this once a week for a parent living alone, so there's never a question of whether today's pills were taken. It's simple, it's inexpensive, and it quietly prevents one of the most common and dangerous mistakes seniors make at home. This is not a substitute for your pharmacist's advice, but it makes a daily routine far safer and clearer. Number 5. iWalk 3.0 Hands-Free Knee Crutch. If you've ever broken a foot or ankle, you know regular crutches take over both your hands and wear you out in a day. This straps to your lower leg and lets you walk hands-free, so you can carry a cup of coffee, hold a railing, or cook dinner while you heal. It's designed for below-the-knee injuries, foot surgery recovery, and Achilles or ankle healing. Because your hands stay free, you keep far more of your independence during the weeks you're recovering. There is a short learning curve, so the first few steps should be taken near a wall or counter. Always confirm with your doctor that a hands-free crutch is appropriate for your specific injury before using it. Number 6. 3-in-1 Folding Walking Cane with Alarm and Light. A regular cane helps you walk, but it can't help you if you fall and can't reach your phone. This cane folds for travel, lights the ground in front of you so you don't trip in the dark, and has a built-in alarm to call attention if you need help. For someone living alone, that combination, support, light, and a way to signal, turns a simple cane into a safety tool. The light is especially useful for those nighttime trips to the bathroom when most falls happen. It adjusts to your height and folds down small enough to fit in a bag. Always check the weight rating and handle grip before choosing, so it truly supports you. Number 7. A UVK-MUY Electric Patient Lift Transfer Chair. This is a gentler cousin of the full patient lift, built for someone who needs help getting from sitting to standing and moving a short distance. It supports the body and lifts smoothly, so a caregiver, even a smaller one, can help safely without hurting their own back. It's ideal for transfers between the bed, the wheelchair, the toilet, and a chair. The everyday moments where falls happen. For a spouse caring for a partner alone, this removes the single most dangerous physical task of the day. The controls are simple and the movement is slow and steady by design. Always check the weight capacity and read the instructions fully before the first transfer. Number 8. Panasonic Amplified Cordless Phone with Slow Talk. For someone with hearing loss, a normal phone call can feel like guessing, missing half of what a doctor or a daughter is saying. This phone amplifies the volume far beyond a regular handset, and its slow talk feature actually slows down the caller's speech in real time, so it's easier to follow. The buttons are large and easy to see, and the ringer is loud enough to hear from another room. For a senior living alone, being able to clearly hear a phone call is a genuine safety issue, not just a convenience. It's cordless, so it can travel from room to room with them. This is a communication aid, not a medical hearing device, so significant hearing loss should still be evaluated by an audiologist. If this video is helping you or someone you love, press the thumbs up button right now. Those gentle hands of yours pressing that like button help us reach other seniors and families who need this. It costs nothing, and it means everything to us. Number 9. Portable inflatable hair washing basin. For someone who can't stand at a sink or get into a shower easily, washing their hair can become something they depend on others for, or simply go without. This inflatable basin lets a person wash their hair while lying in bed or sitting in a chair, with the water draining away through a tube. It restores a small piece of dignity that illness and immobility often quietly take away. Caregivers use it for bed-bound family members, and people recovering from surgery use it during the weeks they can't shower. It deflates and stores flat when it's not needed. It's a simple product, but the comfort and dignity it gives back are anything but small. Number 10. 39-inch leg lifter strap with padded hand grips. For someone who can't lift their own leg, getting into bed, into a car, or onto a couch becomes a struggle that can end in a fall. This is a simple, sturdy strap with a stiff loop at the end. You slip your foot in, hold the padded handle, and lift your leg with your arm. It's used by people with weakness on one side after a stroke, after hip or knee surgery, or with conditions that take away leg strength. It hands a person back the ability to get into their own bed without waiting for help. It's lightweight, hangs by the bedside, and costs very little. For the independence it gives back, it's one of the most quietly powerful tools on this list. Number 11. Button hook and zipper pull assist device. Buttoning a shirt takes fine finger control most of us never think about, until arthritis or a stroke takes it away. This tool loops through a button and pulls it closed for you, and the other end zips a zipper, all with one hand. It means a person can dress themselves in the morning without waiting for someone to come button their shirt. The wide wooden handle is built for a weak or shaky grip. For anyone with arthritis, limited dexterity, or the use of only one hand, this restores a private, daily kind of independence. It's small and inexpensive, but the dignity of dressing yourself is priceless. Number 12. RMS Deluxe Sock Aid. Putting on socks means bending all the way to your feet, something that's painful or impossible for many seniors and people recovering from surgery. This device holds the sock open. You slide your foot in and pull the handles. No bending required. It's a lifeline for people with hip replacements, back problems, or limited flexibility, who are told not to bend at all. It works with regular socks, and there are versions for compression stockings too. Physical therapists recommend these constantly after hip and knee surgery. Simple, but it removes one of the most frustrating daily struggles for anyone who can't reach their own feet. Number 13. Homland Shower Chair for Inside Shower. Standing in a wet shower is one of the most dangerous things a senior living alone does every single day. This chair gives them a stable, secure place to sit while bathing, with suction feet that grip the tub floor and adjustable legs for the right height. It supports up to 400 pounds and has a back and arms for extra security getting up and down. For someone unsteady on their feet, this single chair can prevent the exact kind of fall that leads to a hospital stay. It's built to resist rust and handle daily use in a wet environment. Always check that the dimensions fit your specific shower or tub before buying. Number 14. Vive Reacher Grabber, 32-inch. Dropping something on the floor shouldn't mean risking a fall to pick it up, but for many people, it does. This grabber extends your reach by nearly 3 feet, with a trigger handle that closes a claw to pick up anything from a dropped pill to a can on a high shelf. It saves people from bending, kneeling, or climbing. The 3 ways falls most often happen at home. The grip is strong enough for real objects but light enough not to tire out a weak hand. Many people keep one upstairs and one downstairs, so it's always within reach. It's inexpensive, and it's one of the first things occupational therapists recommend for independent living. Number 15. Medline Toilet Safety Rails. Getting on and off the toilet is one of the most common places seniors lose their balance because there's often nothing sturdy to hold. These rails attach around the toilet and give a person 2 solid armrests to push up from and lower down onto. For someone with weak legs, arthritis, or balance problems, this turns a daily risk into a safe, controlled movement. They adjust in height and width and install without major tools. It keeps a person independent in the bathroom, one of the most private and important places to keep that independence. Always check the weight capacity and that it fits your toilet before buying. Number 16. Easy Hold Universal Cuff Daily Living Aid. For someone who can't grip at all, from a stroke, cerebral palsy, or advanced arthritis, holding a spoon, a toothbrush, or a phone is impossible on their own. This soft silicone cuff wraps around the hand and holds the object for them, so they can eat, brush their teeth, or groom themselves independently. It comes in different sizes and works with almost any everyday utensil or tool. For a caregiver, it turns 3 tasks they used to do for someone into 3 tasks that person can do themselves. It's washable, flexible, and gentle on fragile skin. For the right person, this small strap gives back the most basic and meaningful independence of all: feeding yourself. Number 17. Drive medical rollator walker with seat. A walker helps you move, but this rollator does more. It rolls smoothly, brakes securely, and gives you a seat to rest on whenever you need it. For someone who gets tired or short of breath, that built-in seat means they can go for a walk, knowing they can always sit down. It has a sturdy steel frame, supports up to 350 pounds, and folds to fit in a car. The hand brakes lock in place so it won't roll away when they sit. Many people say a rollator with a seat is what finally got them comfortable leaving the house again. Always check the seat height and weight limit against the user's needs. Number 18. Vaughan Adjustable Over Bed. Table with wheels. For someone who spends much of the day in bed or in a chair, everything they need is usually just out of reach. This table rolls right over the bed or chair and adjusts in height, so meals, medication, a phone, or a book are always within arm's reach. It means a bedbound person doesn't have to call for help just to get a glass of water. The base slides under the bed, and the tabletop tilts for reading or eating. For someone recovering from surgery or living with limited mobility, it turns a bed into a place they can manage on their own. It's built to be stable enough to lean on without tipping. Number 19. Vive Spill-Proof Scoop Plate. Eating with a tremor, one hand, or limited control can turn every meal into a mess and a frustration. This plate has a high curved wall on one side, so food can be scooped against it instead of pushed off the edge. The bottom grips the table so the plate doesn't slide while you eat. It's used by people with Parkinson's, stroke recovery, and anyone eating one-handed. It lets a person finish a meal on their own, with dignity, instead of needing to be fed. It's dishwasher safe and built for everyday use. Number 20. Taily Suction Grab Bars. 2-pack. Not everyone can drill permanent grab bars into their bathroom walls, especially renters, but everyone deserves something to hold. These grab bars attach with strong suction cups, no drilling, no damage, and move wherever they're needed most. They give a person a secure handhold getting in and out of the tub, the single riskiest moment in the bathroom. The indicators show green when the suction is secure, so you always know it's safe to lean on. They come off just as easily so they can move to a different bathroom or travel with you. Always test the suction on smooth tile before each use, and don't use them on textured or uneven surfaces. We are halfway through. Please subscribe to this channel right now. We make videos like this every single week for seniors, for people living with disabilities, and for the families who love them. Subscribing is free, and it makes sure you never miss something that might genuinely change your life or the life of someone you love. Number 21. Call to You Wireless Caregiver Pager with SOS buttons. When someone needs help in another room, shouting isn't a safety plan. This system gives them SOS call buttons to keep by the bed or in the bathroom, and a receiver the caregiver carries. Press the button, and the pager sounds instantly. For a spouse caring for a partner or a family member checking on a parent, it means help is one press away without anyone having to yell or wait. The range covers a typical house, and the buttons are large and easy to press, even in a panic. It's the kind of quiet safety net that lets a caregiver sleep or shower without fear. No monthly fee, no complicated setup. Number 22. RMS Deluxe Dressing Stick, 28 inches. For someone who can't bend or reach, pulling on a shirt or coat can be impossible without help. This padded stick has hooks on the end to pull clothing up, push it into place, and even help take it off, all without twisting or bending. It's used after shoulder surgery, hip replacement, or by anyone with limited range of motion. Combined with a sock aid and a long shoehorn, it lets a person get fully dressed on their own. The handle is designed for a weak or arthritic grip. It's a simple wooden stick, but it protects both independence and healing joints. Number 23. Adult Sippy Cup, Spill-Proof, 13.5 ounces. For someone with tremors or weak hands, an open cup means spills, and the fear of spilling means they drink less, which leads to dangerous dehydration. This spill-proof cup has two handles for a secure grip and a lid that won't leak, even if it tips. For seniors whose sense of thirst fades with age, making drinking easy is a real health safeguard, not just a convenience. It's also ideal for anyone drinking while lying down or in bed. The handles and lightweight design are made for hands that shake or tire. It's easy to clean and built for daily use. Number 24. Higher Torque Electric Jar Opener for Seniors. Opening a jar takes grip strength that arthritis and age quietly take away. And for someone living alone, there's no one to hand it to. This device grips the lid and twists it open with the push of a button. No hand strength required. It fits a wide range of jar and bottle sizes, so it handles most of what's in the kitchen. For someone with arthritis or a weak grip, it's the difference between making their own meal and giving up on it. It's lightweight and simple enough for anyone to use. One of the least expensive products here, and one of the most used. Number 25. Bed rails for elderly adults' safety. Getting in and out of bed is where many nighttime falls begin, especially when there's nothing sturdy to hold. This rail attaches to the bed and gives a person a solid handhold to pull themselves up and steady themselves as they stand. For someone living alone, that support at the edge of the bed can prevent the exact fall that leaves them on the floor for hours. It also provides a sense of security against rolling out of bed during the night. Many adjust in length and fold down when not needed. Always check that it fits your bed frame and mattress height before buying. Number 26. Compression Sock Aid Device. Compression socks are prescribed for circulation, swelling, and blood clots, but they're notoriously difficult to put on and impossible for many who need them most. This aid holds the tight sock open so it can be slid onto the foot without the brutal struggle of pulling it on by hand. For someone who can't bend or lacks hand strength, it's the only way they can wear the very socks their doctor prescribed. It's built specifically for the tight medical-grade compression hosiery that a regular sock aid can't handle. It restores the ability to follow a doctor's orders independently every morning. Always follow your doctor's guidance on how long to wear compression socks. Number 27. Adjustable Bathtub Safety Rail with Double Grip. The edge of the bathtub is the single most dangerous step in the home for an older adult. This rail clamps securely onto the side of the tub and gives a double handhold exactly at the moment of stepping in and out. The two grip heights mean a person has something to hold whether they're standing or lowering down. It installs without tools and adjusts to fit most standard tubs. For someone bathing alone, it directly targets the riskiest movement in the whole house. Always check your tub's wall thickness against the clamp's range before buying. Number 28. Bunmo Weighted Utensils for Hand Tremors. For someone with Parkinson's or essential tremor, the shaking makes eating exhausting and embarrassing. Food falls before it reaches the mouth. These utensils are deliberately weighted, and that added weight actually steadies the hand and reduces the effect of the tremor. It lets a person eat a meal calmly and independently, without the shake taking over. The handles are wide and easy to hold for a weak or unsteady grip. For someone who slowly stopped eating in front of others, this can bring them back to the table. They're dishwasher safe and built for everyday meals. Number 29. Viv spill-proof scoop plate for disabled. Pairing with weighted utensils, this second scoop plate is built for the person eating one-handed or with very limited control. The high inner wall gives food something to push against, so it lands on the fork instead of on the table. The non-slip base holds the plate completely still during the meal. It's a staple in stroke recovery, and for anyone with the use of only one hand. Independence at mealtime is one of the most emotionally important kinds of independence there is. Easy to clean and made to last. Number 30. Keywing, key turner aid for arthritis. Turning a key in a lock takes a pinch and a twist, a small motion that arthritis can make painful or impossible. This attaches to a key and gives a large, easy-to-grip wing that turns the key with far less force. For someone with weak or painful hands, it's the difference between locking their own front door and being locked out of independence. It's tiny, attaches in seconds, and works on house keys and car keys. Small enough to forget it's there, until it saves a frustrating moment at the door. Inexpensive and genuinely life-simplifying for arthritic hands. Number 31. Viv post-op shoe/walking boot. After foot or toe surgery, a normal shoe can't be worn, and walking wrong can undo the healing. This medical walking shoe has a stiff sole and adjustable straps that protect the foot while it heals and accommodates swelling and bandages. It lets a person walk safely during recovery without putting pressure on the wrong place. The open, adjustable design fits over dressings and casts. For anyone recovering from foot surgery alone, it protects both the healing and their ability to move around the house. Always follow your surgeon's instructions on how much weight to put on the foot. Number 32. Oxidata Weekly Pill Organizer 3 times a day. For someone on a complex medication schedule, 3 doses a day across 7 days is 21 chances to make a mistake. This organizer lays all of that out clearly, with a labeled compartment for each dose of each day. The compartments are easy to open, even for arthritic hands, and each day detaches to carry along. It's a simple, powerful safeguard for a senior living alone who manages their own medications. Filling it once a week turns a daily worry into a weekly routine. This doesn't replace your pharmacist's guidance, but it makes following it far easier and safer. Number 33. Lock laces, elastic no-tie shoelaces. Bending down to tie a shoe is hard for many seniors and impossible for someone who can't reach their feet or use both hands. These elastic laces replace regular shoelaces and turn any shoe into a slip-on. No tying ever again. They stretch to accommodate swollen feet, which is common with age and circulation problems. For someone with one working hand after a stroke, they make shoes wearable again independently. They install once and last, and they come in colors to match any shoe. Simple, inexpensive, and they remove a daily frustration for good. Number 34. Tranquil Relax Leg Elevation Wedge Pillow. For circulation problems, swelling, or recovery after surgery, doctors often say to keep the legs elevated, but a stack of pillows slides and doesn't hold. This firm foam wedge holds the legs at the right angle to reduce swelling and improve blood flow. It's used after knee and hip surgery, for people with poor circulation, and for anyone whose legs swell during the day. The stable shape means it stays in place all night, unlike loose pillows. For someone healing or managing swelling alone, it makes following medical advice effortless. Always check with your doctor about the right elevation for your specific condition. Number 35. Vive Long Shoehorn with Handle. Sliding a foot into a shoe requires bending that many people simply can't do anymore. This extra-long shoehorn lets a person put on shoes while standing or sitting upright. No bending required. Paired with no-tie laces and a sock aid, it completes the set of tools that let someone get dressed entirely on their own. The long handle and grip are built for weak hands and limited reach. It's a small thing, but it protects the independence of getting out the door each morning. Durable and built to last for years of daily use. Number 36. Cabinet-mounted jar opener for weak hands. This is a different kind of jar opener. It mounts under a cabinet, so a person can open a jar with one hand, or even no grip strength at all. You simply push the jar up into the V-shaped teeth and turn, and the bracket holds the lid while you twist the jar. For someone with the use of only one hand, or almost no grip, this does what a handheld opener can't. It stays out of the way under the cabinet, always there when needed. It handles a wide range of lid sizes. A quiet, permanent solution to one of the most common kitchen struggles. Number 37. Fanware Toilet Aid, Long-Reach Comfort Wipe. This is one of the most dignity-preserving products on the entire list, and it's rarely talked about. For someone who can't reach or twist, personal hygiene in the bathroom can become something they need help with, a hard loss of privacy. This long-handled aid extends reach so a person can clean themselves independently and releases the tissue with the push of a button. It's used by people with limited mobility, larger body sizes, or after surgery that limits twisting. It restores one of the most private forms of independence a person can have. It's inexpensive, and for the right person, it changes daily life. Number 38. 2-in-1. Digital and analog weighing scale. For many seniors, tracking weight isn't vanity, it's medical. Sudden changes can signal heart or kidney problems that need attention fast. This scale shows weight in both a large digital display and an analog dial, so it's easy to read no matter someone's eyesight or preference. For someone managing a heart condition, daily weight can be an early warning their doctor asks them to watch. The large display is built for aging eyes. It's a simple tool that turns into an early warning system when a doctor is watching for fluid retention. Any concerning weight change should always be discussed with your doctor. Number 39. Ear-centric Easy Charge Rechargeable Hearing Aids. Since 2022, adults with mild to moderate hearing loss can buy quality hearing aids like these without a prescription or a clinic visit. For many seniors, that change means getting help years earlier. And this pair is rechargeable, so there's no fumbling with tiny batteries. The biggest change families notice isn't the volume. It's watching a loved one rejoin conversations they'd quietly stopped taking part in. Hearing loss is linked to isolation and even cognitive decline, so this is about far more than sound. The charging case makes daily use simple. These are for mild to moderate hearing loss. More significant loss should be evaluated by an audiologist. Number 40. Vive Car Handle Assist for Elderly. Getting in and out of a car is a surprisingly hard and dangerous moment for someone with weak legs or poor balance. This handle hooks into the car door latch and gives a person a solid grip to steady themselves as they get in or out. For someone living alone who still drives or rides to appointments, it turns a risky moment into a secure one. It's small enough to keep in a pocket or the glove box and works in almost any car. Some versions include a window breaker and seatbelt cutter for emergencies. Inexpensive, portable, and genuinely reassuring for every trip. Number 41. RMS Hand Grip Strengthener Kit. For someone recovering from a stroke or living with arthritis, rebuilding hand strength is slow work that needs daily practice. This kit includes different resistance levels to exercise the fingers, hand, and grip, the same muscles used to hold a cup or turn a key. Doing a few minutes a day can help maintain the strength that independence depends on. It's used in stroke rehab, arthritis management, and general hand therapy. The different resistances let a person start gentle and progress as they get stronger. Always check with your therapist about the right exercises for your condition. Number 42. Handheld magnifying glass with light. For someone with fading eyesight, the small print on a medication bottle can be genuinely dangerous to misread. This large magnifier has a built-in light, so a person can clearly read labels, prescriptions, menus, and mail. For a senior living alone, being able to read their own medication instructions is a real safety matter. The light helps in dim rooms and for eyes that need more contrast. It's lightweight and easy to keep by the favorite chair or the medicine cabinet. Simple, inexpensive, and it keeps a person independent with the small print that runs daily life. Number 43. Stander Pelagon. Toilet safety rails, 350 pounds. This is a sturdier, adjustable toilet safety frame for someone who needs more support than basic rails. It surrounds the toilet with a stable frame and padded armrests, supporting up to 350 pounds. For someone with significant weakness or balance problems, it provides confident, controlled support, getting down and up. The height and width adjust to fit the user and the toilet. It keeps one of the most private daily routines safe and independent. Always check the fit and weight capacity for your specific bathroom. Number 44. Walker Ski Glides 4-pack. A walker that catches and drags on the floor can actually cause the falls it's meant to prevent. These glides attach to the walker's back legs, so it slides smoothly across carpet, tile, and thresholds instead of catching. For someone with a weak grip or slow gait, a smooth gliding walker is far safer and less tiring. They snap on easily and are built to last through daily use. It's a tiny upgrade that makes an everyday mobility aid noticeably safer. Inexpensive, and they fit most standard folding walkers. Number 45. Viv Transfer Sling / Gait Belt with Straps. When a caregiver has to help someone stand or move, grabbing an arm can hurt them both and cause a fall. This padded sling goes around the person's torso and gives the caregiver sturdy handles to support and guide them safely. It's used for transfers between bed, wheelchair, and chair, and for helping someone walk who's unsteady. It protects the caregiver's back and the loved one's dignity at the same time. The heavy-duty straps and padding are built for real weight and daily use. Always learn proper transfer technique before using a gait belt to move someone. Number 46. L1. Stand Assist Rail for Couch and Chair. Getting up from a soft couch or low chair is one of the hardest movements for weak legs, and there's usually nothing to push from. This rail slides under the furniture and gives a person a sturdy handle to pull themselves up safely. For someone living alone, it means they can get out of their own favorite chair without being stuck or risking a fall. It installs without tools by anchoring under the couch's own weight. The handle height works for pushing up from a seated position. Always check the weight rating and that it fits your furniture before buying. Number 47. VOCIC Electric Transfer Lift for Car. Getting into a car is one of the biggest barriers for someone who can't stand or bear weight, and it can end outings entirely. This portable powered lift helps transfer a person into and out of a vehicle, folding down to travel with them. For a family that wants to keep taking a loved one to appointments, to church, to visits, this reopens the world outside the house. It's powered, so a caregiver doesn't have to lift by hand. This is a significant purchase, but for the household it fits. It restores a life outside the front door. Always check vehicle compatibility and weight capacity before buying. Number 48. 3-layer positioning bed pad with handles. Repositioning someone in bed, moving them up or turning them, is hard on a caregiver's back and uncomfortable for the person. This pad goes under them and has reinforced handles, so a caregiver can gently move and turn them without dragging or straining. It helps prevent the skin damage and bed sores that come from lying in one position too long. For a spouse caring for a bedbound partner alone, it makes a physically impossible task manageable. The layered fabric is built to be gentle on fragile skin. Always learn safe repositioning technique to protect both of you. Number 49. Bed positioning pad with reinforced handles. Similar in purpose, this positioning pad is built for daily repositioning of someone with very limited mobility. The reinforced handles let one or two caregivers move a person smoothly and safely up in the bed or onto their side. Regular repositioning is essential to prevent painful pressure sores for anyone who can't shift on their own. It's washable and made to hold real weight. For the caregiver, it protects their back. For the patient, it protects their skin and comfort. A practical, essential tool for serious home care. Number 50. Adjustable standing assist device. We'll end with a tool built around the single most important movement of the day, standing up. This portable standing aid gives a person a stable handle to grip and pull themselves up from a bed, chair, or couch. For someone with weak legs, that secure point to push and pull from can be the difference between independence and being stuck. It adjusts in height and moves wherever it's needed most in the home. It's simple, affordable, and it targets the exact moment where so many people need just a little help. If you buy one small thing from this list to start, a way to stand up safely is a very good place to begin. If you are a senior watching this, or someone living with a disability, or someone healing, you deserve every tool that makes your life easier. You have earned the right to ask for help from products, even when you don't want to ask for help from people. If you are a son or daughter, a husband or wife, a caregiver, send this video to the person you love. Not because they can't manage, because they deserve better tools. Every link is in the description, organized by number. If this video helped you, press the thumbs up. Those gentle hands of yours help us reach thousands of other families who need this. Subscribe so you never miss a video like this. Drop a comment, tell us which product surprised you most. We read every one. That's Reliable Consumer. We'll see you in the next one.